All right, it's time. It is here. It is the Black Friday sale over at Creality. We're going to talk about all the stuff they have there. Well, maybe not all of it. I'm not really into the bed slingers or the resin printers and that kind of stuff, and we're not covering the lasers. We're talking this is 3D Print Ranch. We're talking Core XY fully enclosed because that's where the industry's going. That's what most people want. So let's talk about what they have. Now, essentially, with Creality, they've got two different series with three printers in each series. They got the K1 and they got the K2. And all of these are basically they're for the person who doesn't want to spend Prusa or Bamboo money, but wants a lot of the same features and compete in that same kind of market. That's where you're looking at. A lot of bang for the buck going on here. Now let's start with the K1, with the base level, fully enclosed system. Here we go. This is it. It's on sale right now for $399. $399. Now that's a good deal, a solid deal. But if we take a look over here on their timeline, on November 16th, that's going to drop to $299. That's going to be a great price. $299 for that system. Now, a lot of people are going to go, well, why wouldn't you just buy the Elegoo then? You can get the Elegoo for $280 and it does carbon fiber. Because this can do something the Elegoo can't, and that's a multicolor upgrade, okay? Elegoo's been promising, but basically what we're hearing is it's going to be the Elegoo 2 that has multicolor. And those of you, like me, who have the original Elegoo are going to be out of luck. Now, don't get me wrong. I love my Centauri. I use it every single day, and I use it because of what it is. It can print engineering grade perfectly, single color. I don't need multicolor on that printer. It's not part of my print ranch. We call it my print hand because it prints everything my print ranch needs, all right? So it's not taking away from my production printers. That said, let's talk again some more about the K1. So you're looking at just a standard fully enclosed printer here. Again, $400 right now if you want to get in on it. If you want to wait, if you're willing to put a pin in it, you can wait on that. You're going to get it for a little bit, for actually a good bit less. All right. So one of the things they talk about with Creality is speed, speed, speed. And they're talking here 600 millisecond. And you could talk about speed versus quality and all that, but they really talk about speed on these printers. All right. And they have automatic bed leveling. They have all the kind of basics that you're going to want. If you've been looking at anything else like Bamboo Lab and Elegoo and Prusa and whatnot, they're going to have a lot of the same features. But in some areas, they're going to be a little bit lacking. Now, one of them is the size. And if I'm not mistaken, the size on this, I believe, is 220 by 220 by 250 here. Let me come pull up the specs on it. Is it even going to tell me? There we go. 220 by 220 by 250. There we go. So it's not quite the standard 256 by 256 by 256, but it's close enough. All right. There are some prints where maybe you'll be like, I wish it was a little bit more, but come on, they always wish it was a little bit bigger, right? Anyway, the point is that it's a solid printer at a solid price with the ability to upgrade to multicolor. Not a bad starting printer. But let's keep going. Let's now talk about the K1C, all right? Now, this is where they start getting into engineering grade kind of stuff. It can do some of the better kind of filaments. Let me pull it up here. You can do PLA-CF, PA-CF, PET-CF, ABS, PLA, PET-G, PET, TPU, PA, ABS, ASA, and PC. Wow, that's a mouthful. But look at that price. That's not going to hurt the wallet all that much. You're at $369. Now look at this. Now you've got a printer that can print the same stuff the Elegoo Centauri does, and it has the ability for multicolor upgrade, and was it $90 more? $90 more. Who knows? Maybe there'll be a flash sale. Maybe you're willing to risk it for the biscuit and see if it gets even cheaper. At $369, if you're in this price point and you're looking for something like this, for me, I'm a bird in the hand versus two in the bush kind of guy. I would rather get the sale now and worry about, who knows, maybe get him the price match or refund later. Not saying it's going to happen, but I would rather risk that than not getting it at a good sale price at all. All right. So it really is just the K1 upgraded with, some hardened nozzle and the ability then the clog-free extruder and whatnot to be able to do all the other stuff. Also, I should point out, it's got the camera built in, so it has now some of those AI features. They're going to help you with your printing. Now, if size was an issue, if you're a size queen like that, we got you covered. We got the K1 Max. All right. Now this one, this is a big printer, 300 by 300 by 300. Not the biggest printer out there, but it's also not the biggest bill either. You're looking at 629 on this. All right, and it says right up there, AI fast 3D printing. It's got LiDAR support. It's multicolor capable. Again, you got to pay for the upgrade on that. One button automatic detection, Creality Cloud, 1 year premium for free. But again, it's what you're buying with this is you're buying this for that extra print volume. The speed's nice, but what you really want is you want that extra print volume in there. And come on, show me the print volume. It does terrible graphic. This is your biggest printer, and you don't really get into showing the print volume all that much. Anyway, the K1 series has a goodish, decent reputation. Let's put it that way. Again, it's a value printer. It's not at the same level with the Bamboo or the same level with the Prusa. Now, I know a lot of people are going to try and flame his. I've had one, and I've never had a problem with it, so you're a liar. No, brother, that is not the way it works, okay? It's statistical analysis. You can't. That's why looking at one person doing a review is kind of worthless. All right, it's not. There are things you can get from somebody doing a review. They can tell you about, hey, it has these features and this is cool and all this kind of stuff, but they can't tell you about long-term reliability across the board because you don't know. It's a math game. If 1 in 10 printers fail, that's a significant number. You don't want to be that 10th person, okay? But 9 guys are going to tell you it was great and never had a problem with it. My family had a Ford Pinto. It never blew up. Doesn't mean you should buy a Ford Pinto, okay? And the reverse is true also. I worked for a company that bought the top of the line IBM like mainframe server, and it was dead right off the semi. Does that mean that IBM can't make a server? No. Random happenstance. It happens. And it can skew the numbers good, it can skew the numbers negative. You can't take one person's review as gold. You got to look at the numbers game on this. And that's what we did. I ran a search using some AI tools and stuff across the internet and pulled every single comment that people have made on every single message board I could find, talking about what was good, what was bad. And the Creality came in like right in the middle, like good bang for the buck. It had some issues. They weren't huge issues, but they weren't little issues as well. So if you're willing to, risk it, hope you get the good customer support and stuff, I get saving money. I've been there, all right? So let's talk, though, about the K2 series, because the K1 was the starter package. Let's jump up to the K2, all right? And by jumping up, we are jumping up also in size. Now, the base one here, this is the standard K2. Let me scroll down here so you can see it. The K2, the K2 combo. And what you're looking at, one of the first things is it's got a bigger print area, all right? You're looking at 260 millimeter cube. That's 260 by 260 by 260. Not the large format, but in the medium format, that's on the larger size of medium format. So you're getting that little bit of extra in each dimension, and every little bit helps, right? So, and on top of it, it's using an actual linear guide rail on the print head, which I love. I know Bamboo's had good luck with their tubes over there, and I'm running 6 P1Ss. I've got an X1C. They run great, but there's a reason why when they went to the H2D and everything else, even the A1s, they're running linear guide rails. Linear guide rails are where it's at, and that's a good thing to have here. You're looking at a price on this of $449. $449, okay? And you've got multicolor printing available. You've got, it's pretty much pre-assembled out of the box. You just do the basic setup, you're ready to go. Again, they're going to throw in that 1 year of Creality Cloud for free. But it's got all the additional smart options right out of the box. It's going to be a better build quality than you're going to see on the K1 series. It has got the air filter. You got everything else built in. Nicer screen on it. The Wi-Fi built in, of course. As far as the camera, again, it's got the AI. You got spaghetti detection, build plate detection. You could do that nice little time-lapse filming if you like. And you know what? I thought it was cheesy at first. It's nice to be able to go back and look at your prints, especially when you have print failures. Because now you can go back and you look and you go, oh, that's where it went wrong. It's not going to help right now, but it might help in the future, right? Of course, they always have to talk about the speed because that's their big selling point. So you're looking at the basic K2 for $449 and the K2 combo coming in at $549. Then we've got the K2 Pro. Now it's kind of like the K1 versus the K1C. Kinda you've got multicolor built in here at this price point. You're looking at with multicolor built in. It's the combo right there for $99. You can get the base K2 Pro for $800 if that's the way you want to go on it. All right. You're looking at comes with the multicolor system here, the CFS. That's what they call it. You have active chamber heating now. So tackle performance films, ABS, PPA, all that kind of stuff. Dual AI cameras, so it's going to know what's going on. Of course, smart leveling as well. And we're stepping up the volume again, 300 millimeter volume, producing larger prints. All right, so it's basically the K2 on roids. All right, it's got the bed, it's got bigger build volume, it's got the chamber heating. It comes with this, at least they're packaging the pricing with the AMS. You can get it without the AMS. But this is a serious printer trying to compete with the likes of the was it the H2S, all right? And I have the H2S, and it's a solid printer. I love it, but actually that's not true. I have the H2D, so I can't really compare it exactly versus this because of the dual nozzle system. But having that bigger print volume is a wonderful thing. Now, if you want it all, and you're not willing to sacrifice anything, then you want to look at the K2 Plus combo. All right. This is their latest, biggest Cadillac upgrade. It's got it all. All right. At this point, you're looking at like the K1 Max size. You're looking at 350 by 350 by 350, step servo motors, active chamber heating, again with the dual AI. It's got the beefed up frame that's better. It's more rigid. It can handle more of that back and forth, especially with this kind of speed. These big printers, when that print head moves, it's building up a lot of speed, and you got to have a good frame that can handle that, all right? So it's giving you all of that, plus the 1-year warranty and everything else. This is the printer that you want if you're trying to compete with the high-end, like the H2S and stuff like that. This is their version of it with the combo, whole 9 yards. Now, I do want to say, if you did want to add color to some of the other ones, we should pull this up here. So if you're in the K1 series, you have to buy something slightly different, as I understand it. You have to get the K1 series upgrade accessory kit with the CFS, which is going to add a few dollars to the package. So if you're in the K1 combo or the K1 series, it's going to cost you $350. If you're in the K2 series and you want to add the combo later, it's going to add $319. So because you're already set up, you're not going to need that accessory kit to allow you to take the CFS on it, all right? All right, let's scan through the sale real quick. You can pause the screen if you want, see if there's anything you want to take a look at. There's the different packages. There's some of the Ender and the Creality High combo there. If you're looking for a bed slinger, the scanners, the CR ferret scanner, some of the other ones, the laser. I'm going to tell you, don't get these open lasers. They're a hospital visit waiting to happen. They don't really have much power. Get yourself one of the fully enclosed lasers. There's some great companies out there doing fully enclosed laser systems. I don't do a lot with lasers these days, but if you do, trust me, I've tried them all. That's the way to go. Spin to win, you can enter to win any of these kind of prizes here and such. And then, of course, they have a lot of sales on filament and all the other accessories. And they are rewarding you for daily check-ins. So if you check in every time, you're going to get more of a better chance to win all this kind of stuff. So check that out. Plus, they have all the accessories, the smoke purifier, air purifier, the multi-protection covers as well. The Creality Space PI, that's their heater kind of thing. I think can you print out of it? I thought you could print out of it. I don't remember. Anyway, point is, Creality sale going on now. Let me know what you think. For those of you who have the Creality, or especially for those of you who have, say, the Creality and the Prusa, or the Creality and the Ender, or the Anycubic, how do you compare the two? What do you think about them? What's your input? Because we always try to get more input from more people, because remember, the more data you have, the more accurate it is. Trying to rely on one person is just, you got one piece of data. It's not going to be all that accurate. All right. Anyway, if you like what we do here, go ahead and chomp the old like button, smash that subscribe, ring the bell on the way out. You all take care. God bless. And as always, shine on.